Hello, I'm Catherine Lewis, and today I'm going to be explaining how to use VoiceOver on the iPad to assist visually impaired students in the classroom. VoiceOver is a piece of technology that comes pre-installed on Apple products that reads aloud the items on the screen as well as the orientation of the screen and what you've selected, as I will demonstrate shortly. So the first thing we're going to do is turn on VoiceOver. So first you're going to go to your settings menu. If you're not already on the general settings tab, go ahead and select that. As you can see, I have already selected that. The next thing we're going to do is go right here to accessibility. And then you can see up here at the top under vision, there is the menu for VoiceOver. So we'll go ahead and enter into that. And it does have different menu options. You can change the speaking rate. You can change different options here. But first we are going to turn it on. And as it says here, I'm going to tap to select and then double tap to activate the selected items. And then remember that you must swipe 3 fingers to scroll.
VoiceOver on. Settings. Landscape. Home button to the left.
And as you could hear, it did tell me that I had the screen in landscape, as well as where my home button was in association to the screen. So the way that I have it now, I have it in landscape, and my home button is indeed right here to the left.
Speech button.
And as you can see, I tap it once and it tells me what I've selected, and then if I wanted to actually activate that selected item, I would double tap it. But first we're going to go ahead and
select settings. Use sound effects on.
So
double tap to toggle setting.
It does tell me what I've selected and if that specific setting is already on. So if I wanted to turn off my sound effects,
use sound effects on.
And so I've made sure that my finger's in the right place.
Use sound effects on, off.
And now I've turned it off. Now if I wanted to turn it back on, first I'd make sure
audio ducking on.
So there it's told me that I am indeed on the audio ducking item, but I don't want that. So I know that
use sound effects off. Double tap to toggle setting.
The sound effects is a little bit higher, so I've selected that.
Use sound effects on.
And now that I've turned it on.
Display and brightness button. FaceTime. Double tap to open. Actions available.
And this method of using the VoiceOver and selecting it does work with anything you could possibly want. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and open the App Store.
App Store. 2 updates available. Double tap to open. App Store.
So
App
there.
Store. In progress. Super Senso. Alert. Secure text field. Is editing. Password. Cancel. Button. Cancel. App Store. Super Senso. Games. Fantastic. Fast. And strategic return competition. Think you can keep up? Button. App Store. 2 updates available.
And so as you can see, this technology is sufficiently useful for those students who are visually impaired and are not entirely sure what they're touching on the screen at a given time. And this way, they are not in need of additional assistance from another individual, say another teacher who has to come in certain parts of the day and help them on the computer or the iPad. And these students can still keep up with the coursework with the assistance of this VoiceOver technology.